Welcome back, viewers and subscribers. Naranda Brown here, your host, and today I'll be talking about the UEFA Champions League draw just concluded. What are we feeling about that? Jorginho is UEFA's Men's Player of the Year, which it comes as a surprise to very few people, really, because he won the Euros with Italy, he won the Champions League with Chelsea, and naturally we expected him to go on and to give a good account of himself in this the UEFA Player of the Year competition. All right, so I'll go through the different groups. You guys let me know in the comment section what you think of the groups. What group is the group to look out for? Personally, I have a few here that I'm very interested in going into, but I'll leave it until further down. Yeah, I'll leave it until further down. So here are the groups. All right, so for Group A, you have Manchester City, PSG, RB Leipzig, and Bruges. All right, now that group is quite interesting because as we speak now, Cristiano Ronaldo is pushing for a move, he and his agent, for Manchester City. And should that move matriculate, then we will probably be seeing Lionel Messi up against Cristiano Ronaldo rather sooner than later. Who knows? Maybe it's a ploy by UEFA to ensure that tickets are sold. But again, as I said, PSG versus Manchester City could mean the last time we'll see Cristiano Ronaldo versus Lionel Messi. Cristiano Ronaldo, his agent Jorge Mendes, he's pushing for a move to Manchester City. Juventus, they want a 28 million euros, between 28 million euros and 30 million for Cristiano Ronaldo. Manchester City aren't willing to pay anything for him, and that's a hold up with that one. So in that group, I'm expecting PSG to finish first, Manchester City to finish second, RB Leipzig third, and Club Brugge to finish fourth. So ideally in the order I have them: Manchester City to finish second, PSG first, Lionel Messi, Kylian Mbappe. I think he'll still be at PSG come the end of this transfer window, because I can't see Real Madrid bidding 220 million pounds for him when they can get him for free next season. So again, Manchester City, PSG, Leipzig, and Bruges. In that one, I have PSG to top the group, Manchester City to come second, Leipzig to go over and play in the UEFA Europa League competition, and Bruges to finish bottom of the table. All right, so that's it for Group A. For Group B, and this is a very fascinating group because we have Atletico Madrid, who basically has Liverpool's ticket in the Champions League. We have Liverpool, Liverpool back to full flight now. Liverpool, we have Porto, operating out of Portugal, obviously, and we have AC Milan. So giants of the game, really, in this group. Some because of history, the past, some because of recent history, but ideally all these clubs are big clubs. But I have Atletico Madrid against Liverpool to be the blockbuster match in that group. I think Liverpool will finish atop the group. I think Liverpool, Luis Suarez, will get on the score sheet against his old club, and he won't celebrate. All right, so that's my view. I think AC Milan, they will finish fourth in the group. I think Porto, if they don't sell, I think if Porto doesn't sell Diaz, if they don't sell Diaz, they can finish third in the group. If they do, then AC Milan will finish third. So again, Group B, I have Liverpool to finish first, Atletico Madrid second, Porto to finish third, all depending on what happens at the end of the transfer window. But if not, then AC Milan to finish third and to play in the Europa League. All right, so that's it for Group B. For Group C, there are some selling clubs in this group. We won't, they're powerhouses, but more selling clubs than anything else. We have Borussia Dortmund, we have Ajax, we have Sporting Lisbon, and we have Besiktas. Now Besiktas operates out of Turkey, Sporting obviously out of Portugal, Ajax out of the Netherlands, and Dortmund out of Germany. How will that group end? Dortmund, they did their best this season to hold on to the services of the reigning UEFA forward of the year in Erling Haaland. He got in Marlin from PSV Eindhoven to take over from Jadon Sancho, and as such I think that's good enough support for him. We saw what Marlin can do, we saw him at the Euros, and it was fantastic. So again, I think Dortmund will top this group. I think Ajax will finish second. Again, Ajax, they have good talent there. The likes of Dusan Tadic, and they're aging really, in my opinion, but still good enough talent. So Dortmund to finish first, Ajax to finish second, and then Besiktas and Sporting could go either way really. All right, Kante as well. All right, we'll get to that part in a second. All right, in Group D now, we have Shakhtar, Real Madrid, Inter, and Sheriff. Sheriff is making their debut appearance in the Champions League. Inter Milan and Real Madrid, they were drawn in the same group last year. There was some back and forth with that group. Very tough one to call. I think Shakhtar, they have Real Madrid's ticket over the past few seasons as well. So they always give Real Madrid a tough fight. So again, waiting to see how that one transpires. But I think Real Madrid will finish top of this group, primarily because Inter Milan is currently in transition. They lost their most valuable asset in Romelu Lukaku. They also had Hakimi going to PSG, so they lost two of their best players, and I don't think the replacement that they brought in will substantiate for the gap left in the squad. So again, Real Madrid to finish first, Inter second, Shakhtar third, and Sheriff to finish last in the group. I think Sheriff will be welcomed to the UEFA Champions League, as most clubs often get. All right, so that's Group D. Now we're over to Group E. All right, folks, let me know what group you're looking forward to. I surely know which one I'm looking forward to. Bayern Munich is in this group. This is Group E, as I said, folks. Bayern Munich, Barcelona, Benfica, and Dynamo Kiev. So this is a group of Bs. So you have three clubs that begin with B, and then you have Dynamo Kiev. I think this one is a given, really. Again, Barcelona in transition. They're fielding a ton load of youngsters. They're trying to clear out the books. A lot of unwanted personnel there in their club, and they want to change the situation, change the culture at Barcelona. So I think they'll struggle to top this group and to top this Bayern Munich team, who are virtually unstoppable now. I think Bayern Munich will finish top of this group. Whether we'll see another 8-2 thrashing, I don't think so. Yeah, folks, go ahead, hit the like button as soon as you hop on. Hit the like button as soon as you hop on. If you're new to the channel, subscribe as well. All right, so again, Bayern Munich to top this group. I think Barcelona second, Benfica third, and Dynamo Kiev to finish last. In Group F, Atalanta, Manchester United, Villarreal, and Young Boys. Now, Villarreal, this will be a repeat of the Europa League last year, where Villarreal won Manchester United in penalties. So again, Atalanta, Manchester United, Villarreal, Young Boys. I think Manchester United will finish top of this group. I think Villarreal will come in second, and then Atalanta and Young Boys in that order. All right, I think Manchester United, they did some shopping over the summer. They strengthened in some areas. The wide position, they got in Jadon Sancho, who on any given season can provide 15 to 20 assists easy. They're expected to get back Marcus Rashford later on, and Edinson Cavani, we're expecting to see him back in the team as well. So again, Manchester United, I think the only hindrance with Manchester United in this Champions League will be the coach. Still not a fan of him. He got an extension to his contract, I think another 3-year contract. So he will be there, and there's nothing I can do about it. And I'm not a Manchester United fan, so it really doesn't affect me any at all. But he'll be the only hindrance to the Manchester United team should they not progress to the second round of the Champions League. All right, so Manchester United to top that group, Villarreal to come in second, Atalanta third, in my opinion. Atalanta has a very, very good team, so don't be surprised if they even finish second in that group. All right, they will give Manchester United a tough game also because of the style of football they play. So look out for that game, Manchester United versus Atalanta. It will be an interesting game for the neutrals. So if you like good football, you can watch that game. It will be a treat. I promise you that much. All right, so take Halftime TV's opinion. Take my word for it. It promises to be a big game. All right. All right, moving on to Group G. All right, so Group G has Lille out of France. It has Sevilla out of Spain. It has Wolfsburg and Salzburg. All right, so this is Salzburg is also owned by the same folks who own RB Leipzig. It's a Red Bull group. They've been producing some fantastic talent of late. I think Naby Keita came from there. before he went to RB Leipzig. We also had Erling Haaland as well. They started there, and then they went on to RB Leipzig, and then to Borussia Dortmund. So they know where to find talent. They have some fantastic scouts that are going out there in Europe and in Africa and finding the best talent available to them out there, and then they're taking them to Europe, and then they're making money from these players. So again, it's good to see two teams owned by Red Bull in the UEFA Champions League. Fantastic business by the group there, and I think it means only good things for them, because they're a selling club for the most part. They find the best coaches, they find the best players, and then they move them on. All right, guys, so look out for that. Salzburg, they probably will be a surprise package. They scored a ton load of goals last year. They will be scoring a ton load of goals again. They always play a pretty football, so don't worry. All right. Shatter, I'll get to that, Shatter. Your Chelsea team got lucky being placed in such a weak group. Do you deny? You'd say Chelsea's group is weak. I think. Let me look at the other groups. I think if Chelsea got this group, if Chelsea was in Group G, it would be an easier group, no? But my opinion again. But that's what you get when you're the champion of Europe. That's what you get. So probably next time you guys should try being the champions of Europe, so you can get the benefit of getting an easy group. Okay. So for that group, for Group G, I think Sevilla will finish top. I think Lille will finish second. The champions of France will finish second in that one. Wolfsburg third, and Salzburg fourth. All right. Better yet, I'll switch it around. Salzburg third and Wolfsburg fourth. All right. For Group H, remember to hit the like button, folks, as soon as you come on. Lost on football. All right. Don't worry, my opinion. Just tune in, and we'll ensure that you're enlightened ASAP. All right. So for Group H, we have Chelsea, Juventus, Malmo, and Zenit. I think the only switch in this is Zenit. I think Zenit will finish third in the group. Chelsea will finish first, and Juventus will finish second. You want to swap? No. I'm happy with Thomas Tuchel right now, and I seldom say I'm happy with coaches, because there's always something to be changed, in my opinion. But again, in that Chelsea group, I think Chelsea, they're playing some fantastic football, not because it's my club, but for the neutrals who've been watching the team, you'll see as well that they still have a few gears to go up. And I think that is why they are one of the teams to beat across Europe this year. And don't be surprised if they end up in the Champions League final again. They have UEFA best player in Jorginho, which I'll get to in a second. They have the best coach in Thomas Tuchel. And I think the best goalkeeper as well in Mendy, in Ferland Mendy, not the second Mendy. We'll get to that as well later on in the show. But again, they have the best coach, the best goalkeeper. They had two defenders among the best defenders. They had two midfielders among the best midfielders, and now they got in Lukaku, which I think will change the entire dynamic of everything. So again, folks, big stuff coming there from the Chelsea camp. I know the entire Chelsea team will be happy, and they'll be celebrating the victories today, because Chelsea leaving with three of the possible three of the possible 5 awards. Well, 4 of the possible 5 awards. Because they got best goalkeeper, they got the best midfielder, they got best coach, and then they got UEFA Player of the Year. So 4 of the possible 6 awards they got, which is good. I think it's motivation for the team as well to build on it. Thomas Tuchel, he did a fantastic job the short time he's been with the club, and given a full preseason this time around, I expect a little bit more. You'll ask what could possibly be a little bit more. Probably the English Premier League with the Champions League this season, and the fans will be satisfied, because the appetite is already wet, So they'll be expecting, and they'll continuously be expecting. All right. So again, as I said, Chelsea got Coach of the Year through Thomas Tuchel. Let me know if you guys agree. If you disagree, should Thomas Tuchel have gotten the award for Coach of the Year. Mind you, he came in January, took over from Frank Lampard. He got the team into the top 4, got them to the FA Cup final, got them to the Champions League final, and won it as well. Shatta, I think the difference with Chelsea and PSG was Thomas Tuchel. When he went to PSG, he was a young coach. He was a young, inexperienced coach, and going into a dressing room with so many big egos, so many superstars, it was a little bit difficult. Not even a little bit. It was always going to be difficult because ideally he didn't have anything. He didn't win anything. He didn't have any credit in the bank for players to be basically bending at his knees, put it that way, for lack of a better term, bending at his feet. All right. I think coming into this Chelsea team where there aren't any superstars, they're just a team playing for the betterment of the club. It's a little different, and I think it worked in his favor because then it's easier for him to convince the players, to motivate them. It's easier for him to do all of that stuff. When he went there, he went to PSG. Neymar was a superstar, already won the Champions League. All these guys already won the Champions League. Most of them really coming from clubs that did well in the Champions League or did well domestically. So he didn't do anything to wow them, so to speak. So I can't say the same thing will happen at Chelsea because I think the dynamics of his move to Chelsea were completely different from the one at PSG. PSG is a dressing room filled with big egos and superstars. Tuchel coming to Chelsea, we don't have any superstars, right? If you check the jersey sales, I think Christian Pulisic is the one who's selling the most jersey, and it's not even because he's a superstar, it's because he's American. So I disagree with that one, Shatta, but I see the perspective that you're coming from. It's messy. But question, this is not to be a forum or stream topic, but will you be following the track and field Rosa and Diamond League? I'll try and do a post-race reaction because I'm currently at work now. I'm on my break, so I decided to do a quick overview of what happened in the Champions League draw. All right, but let me know what you guys think. What do you guys think of the draw? I'll go over the draw again. For Group A, you have Manchester City, PSG, RB Leipzig, and Bruges. Cristiano Ronaldo, he said no Shakari, no stream. All right, so Group A, Manchester City, PSG, RB Leipzig, and Club Bruges. We will possibly be seeing Cristiano Ronaldo versus Lionel Messi sooner rather than later, as Manchester City are close to a deal between Cristiano Ronaldo. His agent, Jorge Mendes, he's been in contact with Manchester City. He's currently in Torino. He's trying to sort out the fine-tune of the deal with Cristiano Ronaldo and Manchester City. Juventus aren't willing to let go of Cristiano Ronaldo for anything less than 28 million euros. Manchester City doesn't want to pay anything for Cristiano Ronaldo, considering the circumstance surrounding his wages that he'll be getting when he gets to Manchester City. So we're still keeping an eye on that. We're waiting to see what comes of it. But all this is happening because Harry Kane decided that he's going to stay at Tottenham Hotspur. Not even Harry Kane decided. Daniel Levy decided that Harry Kane is going to stay at Manchester City. So Harry Kane came out yesterday and made a statement that he will be staying at Tottenham 100%. And as such, all the dominoes started falling down. Manchester City had to go for a plan B, and mind you, Manchester City will not be letting go of Jesus either. So we'll keep an eye on that. We'll keep you posted as well. Remember, folks, as soon as you hop on, hit the like button. If you're new to the channel, subscribe as well, okay? In Group B, we have Atletico Madrid, Liverpool, Porto, and AC Milan. You're close to 3K subs. Thank you so very much, Shatta. Thank you. You're part of it. You're part of it, Shatta. You're definitely a part of the Halftime TV community, and we're trying to get to 3,000 subscriptions before the end of the month. We'll have a special interview for you, Tina, probably next week. I'll finalize the details later on in the week, but I guarantee you guys I have something special up my sleeve. As soon as the details are confirmed, I will post it and I'll let you know. But turn notifications on if you haven't done so as yet, okay? So Group B, Atletico Madrid, Liverpool, Porto, AC Milan. I have Liverpool to top the group, Atletico Madrid to finish second, AC Milan third, because Porto is likely going to let go of Diaz, I have AC Milan to finish third. But if Porto doesn't let go of Diaz, then I think Porto will finish third. But that's my opinion. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. All right. In Group C, we have Dortmund, Ajax, Sporting Lisbon, and Besiktas, and Besiktas. All right. So Dortmund to finish top of that group, Ajax to finish second. I think Erling Haaland will pick up where he left off. Superstar, folks. We can't disagree with that. UEFA Forward of the Year. I tell you something. Let me tell you what I think. I think, and this is my opinion, this is the opinion of Halftime. If you agree, let me know. If you disagree, let me know again. We always welcome it. All right. I think Real Madrid will allow Kylian Mbappe to run out what's left of his contract. So essentially, Kylian Mbappe will play this season at PSG, right? They made the bid a few days ago just to show that they were interested. They've been in communication with Kylian Mbappe's team. So I think Real Madrid will allow Kylian Mbappe's contract to run down. So next season, they'll get Kylian Mbappe for free. And then they will spend the 78 million pounds on Erling Haaland. So you'll see Erling Haaland and Kylian Mbappe playing for Real Madrid. All right, so this will be the next power shift, because now we have Neymar and Messi at PSG, but next year, and you can mark this live in it, you can favorite it or thumbnail it or whatever you want to do. Mark it. Next year, you're going to have Kylian Mbappe playing alongside Erling Haaland as the two biggest superstars or upcoming superstars in football at Real Madrid. All right. Well, shout out. Well, PSG wants 220 million pounds for Kylian Mbappe, right? They want 220 million pounds for Kylian Mbappe. And with what, today is Wednesday, I think less than a week left in the transfer window. I don't think Real Madrid is going to spend 220 million pounds for him now, when they can get him for free next year. All right, so screen recorded. I said it. HalftimeTv said it here, the 26th of August. 137 is it? Exactly. But Leonardo came out yesterday and he said, if they accepted the 137, remember they still have to give Monaco 35 million pounds of that. So 35 million euros. Sorry. So if they send that money to Monaco, if they accept that 130, then they'll have to give Monaco 35. So they'll be left with basically nothing. They'll be losing, right? So I know if Mbappe stays throughout the rest of the season, he will leave for free. But again, it's my opinion, folks, and I don't think Real Madrid will be coming with another bid for Kylian Mbappe. I think that 160 million euros is a final offer, and PSG already turned it down already based on what they said. So, all right. No, well, you can bash me. Screen recorded, all right? But if it happens, you can say HalftimeTV said so. Or you can buy it at Just Bet too, yeah. I like saying Just Bet. I'm not a gambling man, but for those who like it, I like encouraging it. All right, so all right, moving on, folks. We spoke about Dortmund in Group C. In Group D, Shakhtar Donetsk, Real Madrid, Inter Milan, and Sheriff. Sheriff is playing in their first UEFA Champions League. Real Madrid and Shakhtar Donetsk, we know how that went last year. At one point, we were wondering if Real Madrid would be dipping out of the Champions League early in the group stages because of the trashing they got from Shakhtar Donetsk. So will this season be the same case? Real Madrid so far this season have been relying heavily on Vinicius Jr. for goals, and for those who watch football, they'll know that Vinicius Jr. is as prolific in front of goal as a 5-year-old Timo Werner. All right, so again, Real Madrid to finish first, in my opinion, in that group. Inter Milan, they're in transition, so I think they will finish second. Inter Milan, they got rid of their most valuable asset in Romelu Lukaku, as I said. Competing Man United signed Saul on loan. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, Real Madrid first, Inter second, Shakhtar Donetsk third, and Sheriff fourth. All right. And that's for Group D. For Group E, we have Bayern Munich, Barcelona, Benfica, and Dynamo Kiev. I think Bayern will beat Barcelona over 2 legs. And when I say over 2 legs, I mean on both legs. So they'll beat them at Camp Nou and they'll beat them at the Allianz Arena. What the score aggregate will be, I'm not sure. I'm thinking somewhere maybe 6 or 7. We'll see. Barcelona are currently in transition as well. Memphis Depay, he's not it. I know they still have the likes of Coutinho, who never plays, Dembele, who plays more in the hospital, Sergio Aguero, who they're still trying to get registered, PK aging, one of the worst defenders currently around, in my opinion. But yeah, Barcelona, I think their off-the-field issues have interrupted the football significantly, and Moriba is currently in England trying to find a club. All of that. So there's so many shenanigans happening behind the scenes with Barcelona. I think it's going to take some time for them to get back to the Barcelona of old. All right, so Bayern Munich to finish top in that one. Barcelona second, Benfica third, and Bayern Munich first, Barcelona second, Benfica third, and Dynamo Kiev in fourth. Don't be surprised if Benfica finish second either. Yeah. Definitely, that's what I think, Shota. I think they need to give it a few years, build the team around Pedri and those youngsters. Yeah, Ricky Puig, Ansu Fati, build a team around them for a few years' time. But they've been spending extravagantly for the past few years, and then now when everything hits the fan, they're acting as if it's everyone's fault but them. So Barcelona needs to get their off-the-field issues sorted out, and then afterwards, then they can actually think about challenging for the Champions League. This season is not it. They'll probably be playing in the Europa League. Who knows? But we'll be here and we'll be keeping you guys posted on it as well. All right. So in Group F, we're moving on. Manchester United, Atalanta, Villarreal, Young Boys. Manchester United to finish first. Villarreal second. I think Manchester United will get the top spot this time around. Villarreal beat Manchester United in the Europa League final last season. And Manchester United, they've strengthened. They got in a world-class defender in Rafael Varane. They got in Jadon Sancho, very good player in my opinion. Still has some way to go, but good enough player in my opinion. I think the issues surrounding Dean Henderson being the number one goalkeeper may prove a little bit tricky, because Henderson wants to be between the sticks, but Ole Gunnar Solskjaer obviously is sticking to David De Gea. So again, we're keeping an eye on that. But apart from that, I think Manchester United is a good team. Paul Pogba started the season good. He's on 4 assists so far from 2 games. So we'll hope that sort of form continues going over in the Champions League. All right, and again, it's stuff like this that we love to see. We want to see Manchester United doing good, because Manchester United, blessings, Shatter, blessings. Appreciate it. All right, so Manchester United fans, they have something to be hopeful about. They can be positive. I think they've turned a corner. Whether Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is the coach to take them to the next the next rest stop, I don't know. I think Jose Mourinho still has been the most successful coach since Alex Ferguson. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, he hasn't won anything yet, but this season is a true test. He's had a good enough squad throughout the years. He's bolstered that squad this season, and he's been given the resources to go on and do well, in addition to an extension to his contract by 3 years. So we'll wait to see, but I think Manchester United will finish top of this group, Villarreal second, Atalanta third, and Young Boys fourth. I think that game against Manchester United and Atalanta will be the most interesting game in the group stage. I think Villarreal plays a different style of football. Atalanta, they're a proper football team when it comes to the neutrals. If you like football, if you like to sit and watch good football, this is the game you need to see, Manchester United versus Atalanta. And it's my opinion. I've watched Atalanta on a number of occasions. I watch them almost every week. And watch Manchester United, obviously. So take a look at that one, guys. Mark it on your reminder, so when the game gets around, you'll be able to see it. All right. So in Group G, I'd say this is like a midweight clash for neutrals as well, because I don't know any fan of Lille, I don't know any Sevilla fan, I don't know any Wolfsburg fan, and I don't know any Salzburg fan. All right, for Salzburg, as I said, it's the same owners as RB Leipzig. It's the same Red Bull owners, so they have two teams in the Champions League, which is good. Good business model. They've been known to identify the best coaches across Europe, the best youngsters across Europe, develop them and then sell them on. It was the case with Naby Keita. It was the case with Erling Haaland, and it's been recurring. All right, so they know how to find talent, and they know how to pass them on and then find the next best thing. Same thing with coaches. So Salzburg, Wolfsburg, Sevilla, Lille. I think Sevilla will finish top of that group. I think Lille will finish second. Lille are the French champions. Don't be surprised if they finish first as well. Wolfsburg, I think, third, and Salzburg to finish fourth in that group. And in Group H, Chelsea, Juventus, Zenit, and Malmo. I think Chelsea will finish first. Again, Juventus in transition. Cristiano Ronaldo might leave, as we alluded to at the top of the show. Cristiano Ronaldo might leave, so we're waiting to see what becomes of that. They still have Locatelli, which they brought on board. They still have Chiesa, which a £100 million bid was turned down for. So again, they still have good enough talent. Paulo Dybala and all these people are there. So Juventus can mount a good enough challenge. They retain the services of Max Allegri. So a good enough team. But I still think Chelsea has more than enough to get past Juventus. They have two full squads, really. And they have UEFA Coach of the Year, UEFA Midfielder of the Year, UEFA Goalkeeper of the Year, UEFA Best Player. So, again, I think Chelsea has this one covered, and Chelsea will finish top of Group H. Juventus finish second. Zenit St. Petersburg, out of Russia, will finish third. And Malmo will finish fourth. Let me know what you guys think. I'll leave it at that for now. Like, share, subscribe. Leave your comment in the comment section. As usual, we appreciate all the love and the support. And tune in later, folks. As I said, we'll be doing the Liverpool-Chelsea preview. So if you're a Liverpool fan, if you're a Chelsea fan, tune in later. We'll probably have a special guest as well to speak on that game as we look forward to the big game at the weekend, Chelsea versus Liverpool. Both teams, perfect record so far in the English Premier League. Will they build on that? Both of them can't win. So someone has to lose. But who will be the loser on the day? I have Chelsea 100%. Blessings, Walker. Blessings, welcome. I'm just about to leave it at that for now. Again, as I said, folks, I'm on my lunch break. I just decided to check in with you to hear what you guys think about the Champions League draw. We are looking towards it. N'Golo Kante, he's relishing the challenge. I think he'll be back in midfield as well. But again, we'll be there. Later on, we'll discuss it at length. We'll have all the time in the world to talk about Chelsea versus Liverpool at the weekend. Romelu Lukaku versus Virgil van Dijk. Will this be the true test if Virgil van Dijk is back? No worries. Jurgen Klopp against Thomas Tuchel, his predecessor at Borussia Dortmund. Is it a case where Jurgen Klopp will be drawing level with Tuchel? Tuchel has one up on him already since he came to England, and Jurgen Klopp will be looking to level the score. Sure, Manchester United fans, you're always invited. Man U fans, you're always invited. Manchester United fans. So one and all, tell a friend to tell a friend. Later on, we'll be doing Chelsea versus Liverpool live. Come with your questions, come with your views. We'll be addressing everything at length. All right. So again, peace out, folks. Take care. HalftimeTv saying have a productive day. I hope your teams do well in the Champions League draws, and I hope each of you guys are happy with the draws that you got in the Champions League. All right. Take care. We'll talk later.